Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be comparing the Birkin 30 and the Birkin 25 by Hermes. I feel like this is the video, okay? This is the one that we've been waiting for because everyone who has a Birkin 25 and a Birkin 30 has something to say. Everyone has a preference, and I definitely have one, and it may or may not shock you depending on how long you've been on this channel. This is my Birkin 30 in rose purple, Epsom leather, palladium hardware, and this is my Birkin 25 in vertigo, Swift leather, and gold hardware. We're going to talk about them because they are definitely different in my opinion. And there was one that I very clearly prefer over the other. So if you want to know which that is, then please just keep on watching. But wait, you already know what I'm saying. If you're not already subscribed, explain yourself. I post on Wednesdays and Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I feel like you're going to be when I do. You like luxury, like Hermes, like fashion. You like the Birkin 30 or the Birkin 25. I feel like this is definitely where you're going to be. So subscribe if you're not already. And you should follow me over on Instagram if you're not already. It's just a Katie Danger. I post every single day over there. Every day there's a reel. Outfit of the day, something on stories. A lot. Okay, we post a lot over there. So you should follow me over there if you're not already. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So I will start by saying I did already do an entire Birkin 30 review video. So I'll link that up here in case you guys want to see that and just basically go in depth. The Birkin 30 is the first one that I bought. This is actually the first one that I bought. Not the first one that I revealed on my channel, but it is the first bag that I bought. I haven't done a Birkin 25 review yet, but let me know in the comments if you would be interested in that. I feel like this kind of is going to cover all the bases, but you let me know. We'll put you here nice and...
Oh, she looks so cute.
So as an overview, both bags have the exact same composition. They have all the same features. So they've got the turn lock, they've got the sangles, they've got the two handles, they've got the flap that is annoying as hell that nobody ever uses that is supposed to go over here. I mean, listen, if you want to see me close up a Birkin, I do it in the review video because I'm not gonna do it again. I've never done it, not after that review video at least. I've never done it again. And I don't plan on doing it again because it's just a waste of time in my opinion. You've got your 4 feet at the bottom, and really all of the composition factors are the same. On the interior, you do have a slip pocket, and you also have, this one is stuffed right now because I was not using this one today, but you have a slip pocket and you have a zip pocket on the back. And that is the same for both sizes. So pretty much all of the overall features are the same. I went for the Birkin 30 first because from what I saw from YouTube, it looked like it was just the most well-rounded of the bags. Like it's like the Goldilocks size of the bags, if that makes sense. I feel like the Birkin 35 is pretty big. Like that's a big...
The big bag.
Another thing that might obviously affect your decision is how much fits between each of the bags. Now, a lot of people think that the Birkin 25 is not gonna fit a lot because it is a little bit smaller of a bag. In my opinion, it doesn't really make a difference, okay? And again, I want you to keep in mind that I'm the kind of person who doesn't bring a lot of stuff with them, okay? On any given day, I just need my keys, my wallet, which is the zippy coin purse from Louis Vuitton. You guys know that's the only wallet that I ever use, okay? That, pretty much a mirror, sometimes a lipstick, sometimes a bag hook. I feel like that's pretty much it. I don't think I bring anything else with me. So pretty much all of those things would fit in here with no problem. If you're the kind of person who carries a lot of stuff, this might not work out for you. I mean, it is a tote bag, but it's a pretty small tote bag. I'm going to put all the dimensions of both bags right here so you can see. If you have like a laptop that you like to bring with you, please don't get this bag. Honestly, if you have a laptop that you want to bring, don't even get the 30. That's not going to do anything for you either. This is Leo's iPad because although I purchased 3 iPads. I have 0 iPads. I bought one for Alana, one for Elver, and one for Leo. None for myself. So this is Leo's iPad. So I'm going to take the Birkin 30. I don't know how many inches this is, but hold on. I have a tape measure. This is a 10-inch iPad, confirmed by my tape measure, which I just don't have the patience to roll back up. So anyways, I'm going to use the Birkin 30 first and see if the 10-inch iPad would fit. I assume that it would, and I am correct. It fits in there pretty nicely, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that's just not gonna fit in here, okay? But let's see. I do have an organizer inside of this one, by the way, and that's just because this is Swift leather, and I'm pretty sure you guys know in general, Swift is a little bit easier to lose its shape. It doesn't hold its shape as well as something like Epsom. That bag does not have, the Birkin 30 does not have an organizer in it. But because this one is Swift, I just felt like it needed just a little something, okay? No. It's not happening. So 10-inch iPad will not fit into the Birkin 20. I guess if you wanted to put it like this, But at that point, like, you can't even utilize the handle, so I don't see why anybody would do that. But there you go. So just keep in mind that I am 5'3", so this is the Birkin 25 and this is the Birkin 30. I feel like in general, the Birkin 25 looks a lot bigger on a camera. Like when I would see review videos of people talking about the Birkin 25 versus when I got it in the mail, it was a totally different situation. This to me is a pretty small bag compared to the Birkin 30. This is to me just like an average regular schmegular old bag. The Birkin 30's handles, I mean, you guys saw by the dimensions, but the Birkin 30's handles are much longer than the Birkin 25. And that is most people's issue with the Birkin 25 in general. I mean, I can get it over my wrist, and I do have pretty small wrists, I have to say, but like this is not comfortable at all. This is just a much easier, more natural placement. Whereas this is just weird, and I feel like this would just whack people. Even though it's smaller, I feel like this would whack people on the side of their body. Like it's not as comfortable in my opinion as this. The other gripe is that it's small. I feel like this, and I think I've said this in a video before, but the Birkin 25 gives me Louis Vuitton Neverfull PM vibes. Like the Neverfull PM, in my opinion, is the weirdest bag. They're totes, but they're tiny, and the measurements just don't look right in my opinion, and that's exactly how I feel about this. Like this is supposed to be a tote, but it's a small bag. I will say in pictures, like I said, it does look a little bit better. It does look a little bit more proportionate, but in general for me, I just feel like the 30 makes a lot more sense. So to summarize, I don't think I'm really shocking anyone when I tell you guys that I prefer the Birkin 30 over the Birkin 25. I like the dimensions. I like how much fits. I like how the handles have a lot more room that you can actually put them up to the crook of your arm as opposed to this bag. I just like pretty much everything about the 30 more than I like the 25. And I have to say, the 25 and the Swift leather is amazing. It's gorgeous. I know a lot of people do not like Swift, and I will be doing like a whole video where I talk about all the Hermes leathers that I've personally gotten to experience, but I can tell you I love Swift. Okay, I love it. I do also love Epsom. I'm not saying I don't like Epsom. I'm just saying a lot of people really like Epsom, so it's not like the weirdest thing in the world, but for me, I'd full Swift. But yeah, guys, definitely let me know in the comments, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the Birkin 30? Do you prefer the Birkin 25? Do you prefer Epsom leather? Do you prefer Swift? Do you prefer Rose Pourpre? Do you prefer Vertigo? Definitely let me know. I will link the unboxing for both of these, by the way, right up here. But let me know, what do you prefer? I know I'm definitely in the minority, okay? And I even did a unpopular opinions video which I'll link right here, okay? Where I also mentioned that I prefer the Birkin 30, and I know that I'm in the minority when I say that, and I've always known that I'd be in the minority. But the thing is, like when I was going to buy my first Birkin, which was this one, I wanted the 30. I did not want the 25, definitely didn't want the 35, but now I would definitely be open to a 35. But I wanted the 30. The 30 to me was the most perfect size. Now that I've gotten to experience both, and I have used both, I definitely still prefer the 30. Like I was right. What I thought is correct. I love the ease of use on this one. I love the proportion. I just love everything about it. So definitely let me know, what do you prefer? But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post every single day over there. And that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. But yeah, what else am I going to say?